Hello, guys, and welcome to the MD Investor Channel. MD Investor Channel, where we talk about personal finance. I'm your personal finance guide, Wayne Abraham. We talk about personal finance in all the different aspects. We're talking about debt. We're talking about budgeting. We're talking about setting goals, achieving goals. We're talking about teaching our children financial education so they can be financially strong and not fall for some of the stuff that we fell for. We're talking about breaking the cycle of generational poverty. Breaking the cycle of generational poverty. Basically, we're talking about here, stop doing stupid stuff with your money and make your money help you make money. We don't have to work hard and break our backs all the time. We got to make our money make money, okay? We got to use what God gives us. He gave us mind that my people perish for a lack of wisdom, okay? Wisdom. Let's get into it, guys. So first of all, let me thank you for all your support. For all the people out there, giving support and love. We ask you to continue to subscribe. We are now on Instagram, MD Investor One. That's on Instagram, MD Investor One. So we continue to share the video also, guys, with people you think are struggling financially, making bad moves, and working hard but not really getting ahead. So definitely like, subscribe, leave notifications, post questions if you need to. But we're basically helping each other move ahead. Okay. We may be the generation of, that just break this cycle of just doing stupid stuff with our money, okay? So today's topic is about debt, the D word. Today's topic is about debt, okay? The Bible says the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. When they talk about debt, they also talk about good debt and bad debt. And I see what they're saying. Some debt is good. If you take out debt that's going to enable you to increase your net worth and move you down the road, yeah, that's good debt. For example, what? Going to school, investing in your education so you can get a better job and down the line get a better income and be able to help your family. Yeah, that's a good investment. Taking on a mortgage, maybe to buy a home and then build up equity in that home. Maybe taking on a mortgage to buy an investment property and therefore rent it out, and then every month get rent from your tenants and keep repeating the cycle, wash and repeat, as they say, and build up your net worth. But we're talking about bad debt today. It's absolutely stupid debt. High interest credit card, furniture loan, car loan, payday loan, personal loan, high interest. Absolutely ridiculous loans. So we're going to get into that. A quick statistics. It says that the average American owes about $16,061 in credit card debt. Woo! The average American owes about $16,061 in credit card debt. That's according to a 2016 Nerd Wallet statistics. $16,000. And you think that's not getting interest rate? Come on, you know it is. American Express in 2017, total compensation was $33.47 billion with a B. $33.47 billion with a B. The CEO in 2016 was a Mr. Kenneth Chenault, Chenault. His total compensation was $22 million. $22 million. You don't think some of that $22 million was from your interest rates? From a TV, that flat screen you had to have, and you had to pay the minimum. Of course, some of the interest rates go in his pocket. Maybe some of the late fees. The current CEO of Visa, just so you think I'm not, picking on Amex. Current CEO of Visa is Mr. Alfred F. Kelly Jr. Total compensation, $19,493,946. $19,493,946. The breakdown of that is his salary is $1,300,038. His bonus is $5,973,500 in bonus. And his stock options were $3,500,008. Stock options, $3,500,008. His stock is $8,693,948. And other compensation, just to put a little gravy on there, other compensation totaled $26,416. This is all from proxy statements for fiscal year 2018. almost $19.5 million. Some of that money is from our interest. Some of that money is from our late fee. Just so you don't think I'm picking on Visa. MasterCard, CEO, Mr. AJ Banja, B-A-N-G-A, total compensation, $20,379,353. If you notice that there's a pattern here, their total compensation is about all very similar, right? About the $20 million range. And they do that just so that there's no disparity. So this guy over Amex can't say, well, my counterpart in Visa is making double. No, they leave it all about the same. Everybody's making about $20 million. About $20 million. I looked at Discover credit card, and the CEO there was making about $20 million. As a matter of fact, they said they doubled his income from about $10 million to $20 million because the stock was doing so well. They paid him. Debt is a cancer. Let me say that again. Debt is a cancer. And like a cancer, you have to root it out. You root out cancer with chemo, surgery if you can get it all, cut it out. Make sure you have clean margins so the cancer don't spread to the surrounding tissue. Radiation, burn it out. And that's what debt is. It's a cancer. You know that if you go buy all these stuff, with $100, $1,000 and pay the bare minimum, which is what they want you to do, by the way, pay the minimum, that interest kicked up, you will almost never begin to pay it off. It might have cost you $500, but you're going to pay them about probably 4 times as much. And that's where all this money for this compensation is coming. They love the minimum payment. You're still in good standing. Good standing with who? Good standing with them. Because we know next month we'll get more interest out of you. More interest. You're in good standing. No, you ain't good. You ain't in good standing with yourself. You ain't in good standing with your family. You ain't in good standing with achieving your goals. You're in horrible standing, but you're in good standing with them. They don't care about you. All that money you're paying them over the lifetime of your indebtedness and credit card, they will never lift a finger to help you when hard times come. Your hours get cut. What are they gonna do? They'll call you and say, listen, you missed your payment. What's going on? They won't lift a finger to help you. I can't actually believe that this stuff is illegal. They say loan shark is illegal, but this is illegal. You know why it's illegal? Because your congressmen and your senators, your people in the House of Representatives, in Congress, your elected officials are in the pocket of big money. You know what they call, special interest? Yeah, the banking industry, the financial industry. Yeah, we're going to donate $500,000 to your next, your re-election. You think after he donates $500,000, he's not going to take the phone call of the CEO and say, listen, we have a bill coming up and we'd like you to vote in the affirmative for so-and-so. Of course he's going to take your phone call. He's not going to take your phone call, but he'll take the phone call of the CEO. So debt is an absolute cancer, and they're actually stealing from you. God didn't even allow this in the Old Testament. He called it usury. Exodus 22 and verse 25. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as a usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. God is saying, if there's poor people by you, don't be a usurer and inflict usury on him, meaning excessive interest on him. He's poor. You think American Express, Visa, and MasterCard really cares if you're poor? They're going to still take that 30% interest, right? You're foolish enough to get the credit card, and you're foolish enough to buy something you can't afford, and now you're foolish enough to pay a minimum payment. Yeah, I'm going to take the money from him. But you got to be smarter than them. You got to look out for yourself. They're looking out for themselves. They're looking out for their shareholders, right? They're not looking out for you. You got to look out for yourself. You got to look out for your family, okay? You got to work for yourself, but not for them, okay? So basically, you have to get rid of debt like it's a cancer, okay? Just like cancer, we cut it out. We burn it out with radiation, or we kill it with drugs called chemotherapeutic agents. You got to get rid of it. If you let it sit there, it's going to fester. You leave one cancer cell. That's all it takes. That one cancer cell will double, becomes 2. Those 2 become 4. 4 becomes 8. 8 becomes 16. 16 becomes 32. Then 64. 256. And before you know it, you got a lump in your chest. because of that one cell that you left. You got to get rid of the debt completely, complete annihilation. You got to be mad. You got to be motivated, man. You got to say, they're stealing from me and my family. This money that I wanted to invest, this money that I wanted to do this for my family, this money that I wanted to pay my mortgage early, I can't do it because I got to pay this credit card debt. Got to get rid of it. There's a couple of techniques out there. And I really don't care which one you use. There's one called the debt snowball, and there's one called the debt avalanche. I don't care which one you use. I just want you to get rid of debt. Quickly, the debt snowball is where you take all your debts, you line them up, smallest to largest. Smallest on top, and the next one, and they get to the largest one at the bottom. You pay minimum for all of the others except for the top one. You attack that with everything you have. You attack that with everything you have. And when that one is done, you take the money that you were using for the first one and roll it in, and you attack everything you have to the next one, and so on and so forth. The idea behind that is that after you see one debt get crossed out, you get motivated. Oh, yes, it's working. Let's keep going. Then you see the next one. You keep going. You get motivated. Before you know it, you feel like, oh, man, this train is moving, and we're going in the right direction. I'm almost out of debt. Now I can have money freed up to invest. This next one is called the debt avalanche. You line up your debt, and you put the highest interest rate first, because it's a mathematical formula. The highest interest rate is costing you the most, right? 30% interest rate is costing you more than 15% interest rate. So you put the 30% interest rate on top. You try to knock that down. When that's knocked down, you move on to the next one. I don't care which one you use. Dave Ramsey liked the debt snowball, because he said psychologically, when you get rid of one debt, you get motivated, and then you move on, and you're more apt to continue when you see positive results. Just like going to the gym. You go in the gym for 6 months, you see no change, you're not getting stronger, your body fat is not going down, you might stop. But all of a sudden you go in the gym, you're getting stronger, you're lifting more weights, or your body fat is going down, or you're getting more stronger, or your cardio is getting better, you'll be apt to continue it. I don't care which one you use. We got to use one of them, and we have to destroy, complete annihilation, and get rid of debt. Okay? They're absolutely stealing from us. They are stealing money from us, and that's where all that excessive compensation is coming from. Don't take my word for it. Go on Google. Google the compensation of CEO of all these companies, these credit card companies. Okay, and I only mentioned a couple of credit cards. I mentioned Amex, Visa, and MasterCard, but there's a lot of other credit cards out there. Some of these store cards. Macy's got a credit card. Bloomingdale's got a credit card. Nordstrom got a credit card. Target got a credit card. And what's the whole point? They want to help you be better. No, they don't want to help you. They want to get you hooked, and they want to get more compensation, more money out of your pocket. More money out of your pocket. But you're in the right place. You're in the right place. You're on MD Investor Channel, where we're talking about personal finance and try to help each other. We try to help each other. And the reason why we can't have debt is because if we have debt stealing from us, where are we going to get money to invest? And to do the fun stuff, to have our money double, and talk about great investment, and talk about passive income. We can't even get to that point because we're giving so much of our money away to these companies. So we got to get out of that debt. So today I would advise all of you guys to line up your debt, line them up. I don't care how much it is. It might be a little depressing to see I'm in so much debt, but I don't care. I'd rather live in reality than live in denial. Line them up, okay? Line them up. I hold $200 to my brother. Line it up. I hold $500 to this credit card. Line it up. I hold $750. Yep. Line $1,000. $12. Line them up, man. So you're in reality. I realize, okay, this is where I am right now. I wish I wasn't. I wish I didn't make these bad choices, but I did, and I can't go back. This is where I am right now. Line them up and get a reality check. See where you are. Maybe that reality check also will let you know, man, I can't be going out to dinner 3-4 times a week. Because, I need to be getting, making headway, the debt. The minimum payment is killing me. If I make the minimum payment, I'm going to be doing this for years. And I'm going to be behind years in my investing career. Because this money is being diverted to these creditors. Okay, so write them down, line them up. Another good idea, guys, for you is to call the credit card companies and see what your actual interest rate is. Don't go about, I think it's about 12, maybe 13, I'm not sure. You might call them and they might say, actually, it's actually 25% plus the prime rate, which is about 29.99%. Wake up, people. Wake up. They're stealing your money. And it's legal, and you're allowing it. Okay? It's your money. You go out there to work. It's your money. And listen, guys, we said the Bible says the borrower is servant to the lender. The borrower is servant to the lender. We talk about all the excessive compensation, $20 million these guys are having, stock bonuses, stock and bonus and all this stuff they're getting. And all this money they're getting is just to run a company, a better debt company, guys. Can you imagine that they get compensated to run a better debt company, right? So who's working for who? Are they working for us? No, we're working for them. Like I said before, take how much money you're paying this credit card company, divide it by how much money you're making per hour, and you'll find how much hours, how much time you're working for these people. Because you're actually working with, and the Bible's right, you are servant to the lender. Absolutely. And that was the exact topic of one of my videos. Who do you work for? Okay? Think about how much money we've given to these people over the years. Woo, it makes my chest hurt. Imagine the money I've given to all these credit card companies over the years because of the low payments. And imagine if I would have taken that money and put it in an index fund and let that money ride and compound. And compound. It would have been more money for me and my family. Okay? But now, because we didn't do that, we got to say the buck stops here. It stops here. It doesn't go on to our children. It stops here. So, guys, make sure you take some action in this video. It's not about information to say, how interesting. Yeah, it may be interesting, but you know what? A better word, it's sad. It's sad that we're in this position. So, pen to paper, take your debt, line them up, and begin to attack them with ferocity. Begin to attack them with ferocity. So just a quick video, guys, to talk about debt, because there's some other fun stuff we have to do, but we have to get to these fun, foundational, instructional videos before we get to the fun stuff. We can't talk about investing. We can't talk about passive income. We can't talk about doubling our money every X amount of years if you're in debt. Okay, guys. So I ask you guys if there's people who can benefit from this information. Forward the information to them. Send them the information. MD Investor Guide, MD Investor on Instagram is MD Investor 1. Continue to like, subscribe, leave notification, and definitely leave a subscription, guys. Okay, that's the best way to show your appreciation for this content we're giving out. Leave a subscription, and that's how you let the YouTube world know that this is a value to you and it's valuable content. Have a great day, guys. Be blessed and bless somebody else, guys. We're gonna do this together. Take care.